Hello, everybody. What's going on? This is Andrew, and I am back with some more of this Esper control deck. This video is kind of part 2 in a series. If you missed yesterday's video, I would recommend going back and checking it out. We talked about why we like this deck and what this deck's trying to do, what spot it's trying to hit in the standard metagame. And today I'm just going to jam a couple more games with this deck, see if we find any issues we want to try to address, or if we're good to go with this deck for the fake event that we're preparing for over the weekend. So we're just going to dive right into a couple more matches with this deck. If you want a deck tech and you want to check out what our initial thoughts of the deck were, like I said, check out yesterday's video. All right, fighting against Atos 13. Who has snagged the new Sorin avatar, which is very cool. This hand looks fine. We've got the Path of Peril to clean up. Oh, we don't have second swamp. We need to find second black, but we have the Soul Shatter, we have Sorin, now we have Infernal Grasp. Feeling pretty okay about this. Okay, Ranger class. We'll just pass here. We might just go spot removal, spot removal. Okay, Stormseeker. Shoot the Stormseeker. Okay, no lands yet. It's a little scary, but we'll just run out the Graveyard Trespasser here. It does a good job. I will trade with the Wolf if they give me the chance to. Yep, easy trade. Okay, found a land, which means I just have to pass here, which is actually fine because I have the Wash Away to counter like a Goldspan Dragon or something. Pack Song Pup, huh? I'm actually gonna let that one resolve. It dies to Path of Peril, so I don't really care about Pack Song Pup. And here I'm just gonna pass again. I want a Memory Deluge to find another swamp, but I'll counter something if they give me something worth countering. Looks like no, just attack with the pup. So ideally this Memory Deluge finds us land. Well, we need to counter that. I guess we had the tools to deal with it anyways. But this is fine. We found second black. So now if I play Sorin, I can make a 2/3 that just like chumps the pup. Actually, I like this. So play Sorin, make a vampire. The plan is to have Sorin bait them into committing to the board a little bit more. So there we go. They played Chariot. Path of Peril can clean these up, and as long as I find a land to Soul Shatter the Chariot, I'm feeling pretty okay. Okay, there's land. Let's plus Sorin. Yep, reveal that. Oh, but I don't have another black. This gets black eventually, but it's not going to do it right now. Well, they might not be able to crew Chariot, so I think we just have to hope that they can't. Let's Path of Peril. Kill their things. Play Field of Ruin, pass the turn. Okay. So they can crew Chariot. That sucks. Sorin's gonna die here. But this Path of Peril is gonna look okay. That was a weird decision to turn this into a land. I guess I'll wait until end of turn to Field of Ruin. I'm getting Swamp.
Know that I will not abandon my quest.
Get Swamp here. I'm actually happy to find a land. So let's see. Memory Deluge. I think I put this on black again. Because I have the Hall of the Storm Giants for another blue later. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just going to pass here. My plan is to Deluge and Soul Shatter to kill the Chariot. Oh, they're not giving me a chance to kill Chariot. Interesting. I'll go ahead and Memory Deluge here. So many good cards. What am I taking? I kind of want the Wash Away to make sure they don't play anything massive this turn. But if they do, like, what am I scared of? Not a ton. So I don't think I'm taking Wash Away. I think I'm taking, like, Siphon Insight plus Infernal Grasp. Nah, I'm going to take Edgar Infernal Grasp. I'm going to take 6 here. And just see what they do. Edgar gains me life back, so I'm not, like, super duper worried about that. Werewolf Pack later pass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I find a land, I can just Path of Peril and hold up Infernal Grasp. If I don't find a land, I'm going to wish that I'd Soul Shattered. No, I think it's still fine. It's fine either way. And I found it anyways. Cool. So let's Path of Peril, cast with Cleave. Kill their creatures. And pass the turn. Okay. Actually, that doesn't matter. We get to... Oh... Sure. This says other things also have hexproof. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can go Soul Shatter plus Edgar. I think I definitely Soul Shatter. Then I'll just pass. They have another Chariot, sure. And actually, this is pretty good for me. Kill that. I need to draw something here, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Edgar can block one of them. And then the Infernal Grasp kills me. So I'm looking for a Path of Peril here. And didn't find it. Okay, we lose. That was a close game. I thought a couple times that we were going to be able to turn the corner, and then we just weren't. Vanishing Verse seems good against them. Does the extra meat hook? Probably. Well, what am I cutting? I think I'll trim a Sorin. I think I'll cut both the Washaways, put the other Soul Shatter in. I'll leave the Syncopate. Don't want the extra Meat Hook. I don't think the Meat Hook's particularly good against them. So yeah, I'm just going to try it like this. The 6-drop really got me there. I wasn't paying attention to whether it was day or night. It came down and I wasn't able to kill the chariot on that turn. This is a good opening hand, though. We'll keep it. 2 removal spells and a Siphon Insight to draw off their deck. I'll probably just let their first thing live, whatever it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna waste an Infernal Grasp on a wolf this turn. We'll draw a mountain off their deck, I guess. Let's play the plains and pass. Probably just siphoning Insight again. They're leveling up Ranger class? Sure. I don't think I'm going to pull the trigger on either of these Infernal Grasps yet. Just do this. Jeez Louise. Okay. Play this one on black. Pass the turn. I think I'm just slamming Imrith, like grasping their 2 creatures this turn and then slamming Imrith. I'm not playing these cards because they might be spells. Our opponent doesn't know what these are. So just to keep them guessing, I'm going to wait to play these as lands. I am going to grasp it now. I don't want to take 4. They have a Snakeskin Veil. Okay. Hopefully that means that their follow-up isn't as good. It's just a Tovolar. Tovolar on its own doesn't do a ton. Yeah, I'm just playing Imrith here. They get Renin 7, sure.
They prepare for war.
So Soul Shatter kills Renin 7. I just need to do it now. This just crashes into this. So I think I have to Soul Shatter. I guess Ren plussing once isn't too big of a deal. Oh, but this flips. Yeah. I should have Soul Shattered on my turn. Well, I guess I get to do it now? At this point, am I Soul Shattering or Memory Deluging? I'm really not sure which I should be doing. Ren can flip once. I'm committing to that. I think that's fine. Level up again. Now Tovolar can attack past Imrith. Soul Shatter won't kill it. I think I just say no blocks. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Field of Ruin, the Den of the Bugbear, and then Memory Deluge.
The land lends us its power.
Do this. Get another blue. And then Memory Deluge. I guess I'm taking an Edgar and a Syncopate. Not the hits I was hoping for. Not at all. I guess I'm going Soul Shatter plus Edgar here. Can't attack. I at least made it daytime again. Mm-hmm. Things look kind of bad right now. I will admit that. Oh, this is a super easy double block for me, I think. I need to find a sweeper. Edgar's going to make chump blockers for the tree. I want Tovolar to die. Yeah. This might just mean they have backup Tovolar in their hand. And if that's what they do, you know, that's fine, I guess. No backup Tovolar.
I bring my own army.
Okay. This goes on blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can't Syncopate plus Deluge. Okay. If they're running out of stuff, that's great. I get to Deluge here and look for a sweeper. This gets to block the tree, and then I take... Yeah, I'm going to take some damage here, but I'm not going to die. Oh, this gets haste. Oh, does that kill me? It does. I forgot this gives haste. What a bummer. I go to 0 Exacxies. Shoot. Hall and Alana is pretty good. That might be a good spot for red decks to move to play Reckless Stormseeker and Halana and Elena. Being able to give things haste is really powerful. Like, they just came up with an extra 4 points of damage out of nowhere. Otherwise, I was fine here. Well, sometimes that's how it goes. Let's try another match. Alright. Second match of the day. Hoping for our cards to line up just a little bit better. This looks like a fine opener. Maybe not fine against all of Storm Giant's start. If our opponent plays a red land here, I'm sad. Green. Alright, I'm intrigued, and I've got 3 of a kind, 2 of a kind, and 1 of a kind. Green, blue, Snarl, and Augur of Autumn. We're gonna kill that. Okay, we do need to find a land, not only draw Meathook Massacres, please. Cool. I'm just gonna get Soren going. They have open mana. I'll pass. I'm a little scared of what the green-blue deck might be doing. Memory deluging. Yeah, maybe I should have just jammed into it then. They did hit a land off the top. And they have a Sentinel, sure. I think I'll just pass. If I draw a land, I'll just meat hook. No land, never lucky. I think I'm gonna plus the Soren looking for a land.
Out of my way. I have a way to stop.
Cool.
Nothing on Innistrad is free.
They can't kill Soren, so Soren gets to draw me at least one more card and gain me some life. Cemetery Prowler. Sure. Again, I just want to find a land here. Try to meat hook the board away.
Your transgression has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I'll draw that. That's fine.
You wish to know my secrets?
They could have a counterspell here. That would be bad. But I have to just jam it, I think. Even if they do have the counter, it's not the worst thing in the world. I'm not under a ton of pressure, and I can just do it again next turn. Oh. Inscription of Abundance for 1 because of the Cemetery Prowler. Sure. And they have another one, it looks like. Quandrix Command. Okay. Yeah, Quandrix Command counters Meat Hook because it's an enchantment. Sure. Just attacking Soren?
Wallow in darkness, then.
Okay, Plains is a fine draw because this turn I want to play my Graveyard Trespasser. Try to eat the Memory Deluge. If they don't want this eaten, they need to do something right now. And they might be able to, but they might not be able to. Okay, this is gonna eat that. Cool, they're just deluging now, which is fine-ish. I'm trying to decide if I want to, like, kill their two things now. I think so. I think I'll just kill that, kill this while they're tapped out. I guess they have blue mana. Consider, sure. Kill that. Cool. Now, hopefully the Graveyard Trespasser and the Meat Hooks can get me back into the game. They're leaving a lot of mana up here. Play Edgar. I guess I'll just pass. This is a weird game. I'm not really sure what's going on. Okay, sure. Divide by 0 makes sense. They get to attack. I'm not blocking. They didn't do anything. This is a 4/4 now. Gets to attack and exile 2 cards. Yeah, I'm attacking. I wondered if they were a Hullbreaker Horror deck. I'm gonna try to meat hook for a bunch. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm just gonna meat hook for all of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Meat hook for 7. Looks like they do have a spell. Yeah, they have a divide by 0. And we're dead. Okay. Green-blue tempo Hullbreaker Horror. It's a cool idea. I want like all of my sideboard cards. Okay. The sweepers did not look great. I don't think we need them. I think we can just play a different game. The Malevolent Hermits. What counter spells did we see? We saw Quandrix Command. Yeah, I don't know if we want the Malevolent Hermits either. Vanishing Verse seems necessary. Go blanks are good. Henrika is a it can be an answer to Hullbreaker Horror. Do we want the Washaways? I think we probably don't even bring in the Test of Talents. And I think I do still want some of the Washaways at least. So I think I'll just trim a Sorin. And one of the Washaways, leave one in the Syncopate. I'm worried about this Duress not being able to hit the right things, especially since we took out the sweepers. We have 6, 7, 8, 9 pieces of spot removal. No, I'm not going to play the Duresses. I'm going to play the Washaway and the Sorin. Their deck's hard to sideboard against. Seems like a decent green-blue build. Okay, I like my hand. I'm going to hopefully Drawer Disruption something on curve. So I'm going to not play it as a land yet. Next turn I probably will. We'll see. If I draw an untapped land, it won't. Yeah. Sentinel, sure. There's a go blank. I think I'm just passing still. Looking to Memory Deluge here. Oh, sure. I'm okay with a divide by 0 there. I really wish I would have hit a land. Kind of want to just play Henrika. Get her going. I'll draw a card here. Oh, they have Fading Light. Or Fading Hope. Okay. Really sad about missing lands so far. I'd really like to just naturally draw land here. Obviously, that's like the best case scenario. I can grasp the Prowler and go blank them. No such luck, huh? Well, is this the go blank turn, or do I wait one more turn? I think I have to go for it here. What did they discard? Snakeskin Veil and a Memory Deluge? Okay. Because they had another Deluge in hand? Sure. Man, must be nice to hit land drops. Storm Chaser Drake. Interesting. If I had seen Storm Chaser Drake, I would have left in some of the, missed land again, jeez. Meat Hook Massacres would stay in against Storm Chaser Drake. As much as I want to Graveyard Trespasser to eat the Deluge, and maybe that's still what I need to do, I'm wondering about Vanishing Verse and Infernal Grasping this turn. I'm gonna go with the Trespasser. They have a 3-mana counterspell they can cast here. Just another Divide by Zero, sure. This is a sad game. I feel like we were in it if we had drawn lands at any point in this game. But now they just get to draw 3 with Teachings, and we're basically dead from here. We took out all of our sweepers because I don't think they're very good against them. I think spot removal is the way to go, but you know, it's not paying off here. And, you know, there's a chance if we find a land, we can still do this, maybe? Okay. Still gonna do this. Still want to hit your Memory Deluge. Okay. And then, am I grasping the Prowler? Think so, doing it while they're tapped out. Yeah, they have the Snakeskin Veil. So we'll chump block, take 5. Yeah, we'll block. I think maybe Henrika should have come out of the deck this game. She's not looking particularly good. Okay, Horror resolves. But then my thing resolves? Weird. I'll eat this, and I'll eat that. Yeah. Not a good showing for our Esper control deck here. Kind of want to try one more match. Yeah, I'm gonna do one more. This video is gonna run a little long, but I wanna do another. The land problems just don't stop today, though, huh? Okay. I think I need to bottom these two and hope Path of Peril can get me out of this. Okay, they're mono white. I did the right thing. Just hope they don't have a Thalia here. No Thalia? Aspirant, sure. Siphon Insight. We'll take a Plains. Path of Peril. And then we have the land for Henrika this turn to get their 3-drop. Ah, they had 2 creatures. No. Henrika's still decent against this board, so we'll still play her. We'll still make... Oh, it's each player. I'll just draw a card and lose a life. The next turn I'll flip her. No attacks. Soul Shatter can tag Adeline. Play Field of Ruin. Just gonna transform her. Am I attacking? Attacking's a little aggressive. I think I'll say no attacks and just pass the turn. Henrika has Death Touch, so pretty decent at holding off whatever they're doing here. I guess if they attack with Adeline, Adeline becomes a 4/4. So maybe I do just want to Soul Shatter now. Oh. No, they just didn't want to play anymore? Huh. Okay. We'll take out counter spells and bring in more removal. And take out... Take out what? One more cut? Maybe it's trimming like a Graveyard Trespasser. Yep. Okay, so we saw why Path of Peril's good. It 2-for-1 didn't caught us up. The Siphon Insight found us a land. And our Mulligan to 5 was able to beat Mono White still. I think this is one of the matchups that you want to run into when you're playing this Esper control deck. Because what they are doing is pretty straightforward, and we have a lot of tools to interact. Play Beach on 1, and then Swamp, and have Insight or Infernal Grasp on 2. Fleeting Spirit, huh? Okay. So this can dodge removal at the cost of discarding a card. We're gonna Infernal Grasp Adeline. Then gonna go... I think black side on this. Graveyard Trespasser. We'll eat Adeline. And now I'll block their Fleeting Spirit, I think. Spellbinder, sure. Got a lot of 4-drops and not a land to play them, so... Okay, they took Edgar. That makes sense. Yeah, I'll trade. You wanna trade? Land for Sorin would be great. Okay. Go for another Graveyard Trespasser. This is going to be a 3/4 this turn. That's... Oh, no. I would have made this a 3/4 this turn and attacked with both. But that's just me. I guess I could just pass. If I pass, this flips and it's a 4/4. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Yep. I'll Siphon Insight here, see what I find. Do hit a land. I'll make the block. Land Soren, make a 2/3.
I've been born to this broken world. You will serve me well.
There we go. They figured it out. All attack me. That makes sense. I block this. I take 8, gain 2, go to 2. Soul Shatter can kill this. That is not going to be enough, though. I can make a 2/3, play Henrika, sacrifice the 2/3 to make them discard or kill something. This is gonna die. But then I take too much damage. Let's Siphon Insight. That doesn't help, and we die. Okay, let's win game 3 on the play. And maybe I should trim one of these 4-drops. I'm going to trim a Soren. Oh, actually the Memory Deluge is what I want to trim. And I brought the Graveyard Trespasser back in. I could see Syncopate being okay here too. Yeah. I had too many 4-drops in my hand that game. And I know that's just like very reactive and not really what you're supposed to do, but I'm bringing my curve down a little bit, and I'm going to be pretty happy about it, I think. This seems fine. Play one of these on 1, Field of Ruin on 2, the other one on 3, and just wipe their board. Maybe. Spells your opponent's cast during your turn cost 1 more to cast. Okay. So am I Soul Shattering this? Am I Path of Periling? I think I will just Path of Peril, just to kill this. I'll Soul Shatter their next thing. And then Imrith comes down and just cleans up the game, I think. So now my spells cost 2 more to cast during their turn. I think I can get away with holding off on the graveyard or on the Soul Shatter. Just Trespasser holds that off pretty good. Legion Angel, sure. I'll put this on black, play Imrith. No attacks. The Paladin classes are a little scary. I kind of hope they just activate one of them, though. Okay. They made the smarter play of playing Legion Angel. I'm gonna Soul Shatter. Make them get rid of one of these angels. Then I'm gonna attack. And I'll hit with both, I think. Cool. Super happy with that. And another Trespasser. Yeah, I'm the aggro deck now. Get out of my way. Adeline plus Spellbinder. Spellbinder is good. It gets to take my meat hook. But I can still meat hook for one. 1, 2... Yeah, I think I'll meat hook for one here. Pretty good. Hit for 4. Draw a card. This trades with the Haven. Soul Shatter gets to take care of their last Legion Angel. These Paladin classes didn't really do what our opponent hoped they would do. Just double level. Double level no attack is interesting. And we got there. Cool. we found a matchup where we were advantaged and our deck looked great here. And so even though we lost to the green-blue flash deck that I'd never seen before, winning against mono-white is kind of proves what we wanted, right? And the match wasn't particularly close. I know we lost game 2 and it was kind of awkward, but it was we didn't draw lands for forever, and our hand was kind of clogged with 4-drops. This game went a lot better post-board. So that's what I was hoping to see. So at the end of a playtesting session like this, when you're getting ready for an event, you need to look back at what games you played, what games mattered, and how did the deck do. So we lost to red-green werewolves, mostly because they played the 6-drop that gives everything hexproof, and we couldn't kill the chariot on the turn that we had planned to kill the chariot. A lot of the red-green decks are not playing that card. Most of the red-green decks you'd expect to see at a tournament are playing Goldspan Dragon and things like that, things that we could have interacted with. So I'm not particularly worried about how that match went, because we were a turn away from stabilizing. Our opponent was also playing the new 4-mana legend that gives things haste, and they killed us for Xaxes on the following game. Their deck looked good. It's something to keep in mind, but I don't think that there are any changes we need to make to our deck to address how that match went. Match 2, we lost against the green-blue flash deck. Decks like theirs often do really well against control decks. I'm not sure how their deck would do against some of the aggro decks in the format, because it seems like they might be a little slow, but against us, it was the perfect matchup. And their deck looked really fun to play. I might try to play their deck for a video next week. We'll see if I can reverse engineer it. And then lastly, we played against Mono White, and that's really the matchup I wanted to test. If we assume that Mono White and Alrund's Epiphany are the two best decks in the format, and a decent number of players at any event will be playing both of those decks, we want to have a good matchup against at least one of them. And that Mono White matchup showed me that we are very favored against them, and I would be happy to play against Mono White all day. So I would just sleeve up this deck and bring it to an event. I don't think I'd make any major changes. The 4-drop slot is a little crowded, as we've seen in a couple of our games, but we have plenty of other cards, which is kind of, I don't know. It feels like we got a little unlucky. We're playing 25 lands with Droid Disruption as a 26th. That's maybe a little light. Maybe you trim a Sorin for another land. I'm not ready to make that change quite yet, but I could see that being the right thing to do. Otherwise, this deck looks super fun. It's a deck I would choose if I had an event going on this weekend. And I would be pretty happy about it. That's going to be it for me for today. I hope you've enjoyed this slightly different format for standard videos. I hope you have a great day, and if you do have an event coming up and want to play a control deck, I would highly recommend something that looks a lot like this. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will catch you next time.